4-on-1 situation. They scored and they got the foul. Here we go. Little touch. And the foul. And the man who's just missed 2 foul shots for Toros del Norte, that's Gabriel Colon. So the and 1 is completed, and it's a 9-point lead now for Quimsa. And trying to rub salt in the wound by applying a little pressure up the floor. More than a little pressure. This is terrific defense. And they give up rebounds, and eventually it is Vandel Thomas who scores. Yeah, Quimsa gave up 3 rebounds there. Carlos Gianella. That's way outside the arc. Well, there's the buzzer for the end of the first period. It's a 7-point lead for Quimsa of Argentina over Toros del Norte from Nicaragua. Leading scorer in the game, leading statsman in the game is David Jackson Jr., 9 points to the number 32 for Quimsa. 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and a very angry Jose Luis de Mozo, coach to Toros del Norte.
Sacar el dribbling del contragolpe, hay que hacer uno para cobrarlo y correr la cancha para poder pasar. Dale cero la próxima, dale cero para Bonito. Aguarda que va a hacer la falsa él. Va a hacer falsa para dejarle la cara. Desde la segunda vez que vamos rozando, levantamos la defensa. Vamos a darle, dale.
Well, we're watching highlights of the first quarter, and most of those highlights belong to Quimsa of Argentina, who lead 21-14. The unsportsmanlike foul there by Robert Battle, but in the grand scheme of things it didn't matter because the foul shots are missed. I don't think they scored from the field either. Oh, nice pass inside, and that came off number 12 for Toros del Norte, Roger Munoz. And the rebound. Well, great rebounding from Nick Romano, but he couldn't convert. Carlos Gonzalez going nowhere really, giving the ball away. A great outlet from Battle, and the fast break is not finished off, but they get the rebound. Gasp from the crowd there. 4-on-1 again for Quimsa, but they failed to score. And there's a holding foul. I think it is Toros del Norte, number 24, Vandel Thomas. There it is, little hold. And there's an off-the-ball foul against Carlos Gonzalez. Well, he was almost taken out by the screen there. Reflecting on a foul like that, it is sometimes the case that casual observers of this great game of basketball think, well, who initiated the contact there? Yeah, who initiated the contact there as well? Back in for Toros del Norte is Giovanni Jimenez. Inline ball to Quimsa. The rebound battle. Didn't have to work too hard for that rebound though. And they get another rebound. Vandil Thomas this time. Sorry, that's Carlos Gianella. Battle for 3 points. Well, at the moment, neither team can buy a score. Minute and a half gone, and no one scored in this second quarter, and that stays the same. The no-look pass. And the rebound is by Roger Munoz. At last, we have a score in this second quarter. They haven't scored for what seems like an age. And they're not going to score this offense either, as Robert Battle puts his head in his hands. It slipped through his hands, the ball that is. And he even sees the funny side of it. Yeah, tried to take it one-handed. So Toros del Norte hanging on in here. Attempted spin move, and that is Toros del Norte possession end line. They cannot get the ball into the big man. And there's the shot clock buzzer. Super defense from Quimsa. Well, strangely, Quimsa 6 turnovers compared to 2. It feels as though it should be the other way around. Well, very suspicious dribble there. The entire Toros del Norte team appealed to the referee for an illegal dribble, but for their pains, they got the foul. And Nick Romano just reminding the referee there by looking at his arm to say, is there any blood there? Big hand for Diego Garcia. And David Jackson back in, leading scorer in the game on 9 points. No problem for the captain. Two from two for Romano. Look how quickly they get the ball down the floor, Toros del Norte. And the cavalry just about arrives. And that's an easy take. And the mistake again for Davy Jackson. That's twice now the ball has slipped out of the hands of a Quimsa player. First it was Battle, now it's Jackson. Maybe you can blame that little jammed little finger. Oh no, the ball at the moment. And the foul. is by Giovanni Jimenez. Well, I was working on Group A last week, and I was very impressed with Moggy Des Cruz and indeed Malvin. And I didn't see either of those two teams playing quite so scrappy basketball as, well, first of all, Baru today. Baru can play a lot better than they did today. All credit to the defense of Marinos. But perhaps it's just a little bit of pressure on Quimsa, the home side here. Okay, they're in the lead, but it's not a convincing lead. One from two for Romano. And he takes the rest. Six and a half to go in the first half. By 8. I was about to say that Toros del Norte have gone shot shy. The ones they do take are not particularly high percentage. And number 12, that is Ivory Clark, taking it to the hoop and being unceremoniously fouled. And the foul there by Gabriel Colon. Ivory Clark on just 2 points so far. Well, both teams struggling from the foul line. Zero from two for Clark. Well, the Toros del Norte player sandwiched then. Here we go. Now, who got the foul? I think it was Christian Cortez, number 20. Giovanni Jimenez hits the first. A very quiet crowd here in Santiago de Estero, except when an opponent, or a visitor rather, is on the foul line. And that visitor makes no mistake with both foul shots. Agustin Cafaro on for the first time, number 9 for Quimsa. That's a travel, yeah. Fake with both feet there, Damian Tintorelli. And for that turnover, he takes the break, and we have a timeout. (24-18). Quimsa lead Toros del Norte.
Ya hay un exceso de no querer pasarse la pelota. No podemos sumar 4 pases, pero porque no tenemos la voluntad de pasarla, no porque no. ¿Dónde estamos jugando? No podemos jugar con el que tengo al lado y conectarnos con los pases, me tiene que resolver de a uno. ¿Cuál es el apuro? Pero no tienen la mejor sensación si llegamos adelante y hacemos 1, 2, 3, dentro, fuera, reverso y engancha la pareja con dinámica. No tienen esa expectativa de jugar así. Vamos, viejo, vamos a concentrarnos en eso. Ibori y Agustín, los picks de cierre los pueden cambiar. Esos picks los pueden cambiar. Después reglas. Y desde la agresividad, ya jugamos con 12 jugadores. No pasivo, agresividad, dale.
Well, again, my apologies for not being able to translate what was being said in the timeout there, but the body language and the gestures suggested to me that Coach Santander was not at all happy with the lack of ball movement from his team. also kind of been very happy with the ball slipping out of the hands of players on the end of the break a couple of times. Well, that's good boards, and here we go again on the break for Quimsa. So the defense is back. Good transition from Toros del Norte. Well, there is ball movement this time, but it's relatively slow ball movement. And that's, well, it didn't quite go out of bounds. The rebound grabbed there by Roger Munoz. Halfway through this second quarter, and the foul. Toros del Norte just staying in the game as a result of drawing fouls. Ivory Clark there, the foul. And Clark goes out again. On the foul line for Toros del Norte is Daniel Tenorio. Nick Romano back in for Quimsa. Yeah, when you get your opponents going through a bad patch, make sure you score your foul shots. Stay in the game. Well, just 1 from 2. That 2 is a travel. Second time in the space of 3 offensive that Quimsa have travelled. 1 step, 2 steps, man, dragging the pivot foot. Ether. That's a travel as well. So both teams turning the ball over far too often. Here we go, nowhere to go. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Now really, one would expect someone of the calibre of 34-year-old Robert Battle or 33-year-old David Jackson to take charge here for Quimsa. Well, that bounced off the head of the referee, who of course is on neither team. There is disquiet in the Quimsa ranks and in the crowd here. Haven't scored for a long time. That's a great hustle. And that's very good of David Jackson. Comes across to the man who just made the hustle there. Taps him on the backside and says, great job. 41 coming in for Toros del Norte is the big man, Bruno Sundov, who I personally would like to see go inside. Sounds like a obvious thing to say. Here you're seeing a screen. 10 on the shot clock. Shot clock on 4. And one has to suggest that Toros del Norte need anything other than off-balance shots. Well, you could say that for both teams. Battle. Oh, great rebound from Robert Battle and a left-handed shot. Good class. Only 4 points to Battle, but the last 2 they're exquisite. And it goes to the big man at last, who misses. Gets his own rebound and scores, and then throws the ball away, and the referee says, don't do that, that's naughty. I think he was annoyed there that he missed such an open shot. Now, it used to be the case that if you passed yourself, it was called travelling. Could have been interpreted as that there from Sundov, but it wasn't. Another three-pointer for David Jackson. In fact, that's his fourth three-pointer. 12 points, all from the arc. David Jackson Jr. to give him his full title. Well, Sundov has been on the bench for 4 or 5 minutes and then hustles back to pick up a loose ball. 2.5 to go in the first half. Wow. Well, Robert Battle came back and in no uncertain terms blocked that shot with some attitude. Here we go. There's Battle. There he is. Get out of here. That's almost volleyball. Catch that in the front row, or even the 5th row. Battle's out there enjoying himself, marking the 7'3" Bruno Sundov. That's out of bounds. Sundov scores, but it's waved. Just appears that Quimsa can't quite get away. They're leading by 8, but it feels as though they should be a lot further ahead. And the rebound by Nick Romano. Battle, Romano in the corner. Shot clock on 4. Battle, the left-handed shot. That's twice now. Again, sheer class. Didn't use the backboard, but just spun it in. The lead, the first double-digit lead of the game. 100 seconds remaining in the first half. 22, Gabriel Colon. A lot rests on his shoulders now. Number 22, good double team. Shot clock on 5. Not what Toros del Norte need. They don't need the ball on the floor as often as that. There's the shot clock buzzer. Here goes the break. 3 on 2. And that's good play from Romano. The crowd groaned, but Romano did the right thing by throwing the ball around. Ooh, a little handoff, yes. Well, Christian Cortes there just caught his man with a flailing arm. Here we go, here's the replay. Watch the left arm, can't do that. There's no flop there from Giovanni Jimenez, just got one in the face. And we have another timeout with the score 31-21. Quimsa from Argentina leading Toros del Norte from Nicaragua.
No, yo ataco desde la defensa, no corro tras el balón. Tenemos que tener muy claro a quién defendemos, cómo defendemos, ¿vale? Pasamos a hombre en ataque. Claro, estamos jugando a 8 metros, el balón, a 8 metros. Así no amenazamos al aro, no amenazamos al rival. Hay que atacar hacia adentro. Está bien algún tiro exterior, pero hay que atacar hacia adentro. Buscar a Bruno, buscar a Pirulo, buscar penetraciones. Y luego nos tenemos que quedar ahí a defender.
31-21, Quimsa over Toros del Norte. Well, these are highlights of the second quarter. And it's all about hustle as far as Quimsa are concerned. They've only scored 31 points, but they have restricted Toros del Norte to 21 with 64 seconds remaining in the first half. And you're going they get an 8-second call? That's very, very close. A lot of dribbling by Jonathan Martinez. All to no avail. Oh, great. Wonderful play. And the rebound, Robert Battle. Terrific fast break there. Secondary fast break, in fact. The trailing player missed the layup, but Battle was there for the rebound. And there's Battle for another rebound, this time on his defensive board. Oh, again the same play and the same result, the missed layup from Romano. And no Battle there for the rebound this time. They do play that secondary break so well, don't they? Quimsa. 4 seconds left and the foul. 2.5 seconds left now. And the foul by Christian Cortez. Well, Carlos Gonzalez there, number 6, started for Toros del Norte. We've hardly seen him since. So on the buzzer, it is Quimsa of Argentina leading Toros del Norte by 12 points. 33 plays 21. Over this game 2 on day 1 in Group B of the DirecTV Liga de las Americas. And the home side very much in control, having won both periods so far. The first by 7, the second by 12. And Toros del Norte have it all to do to get themselves back into this game. So half time, 33 plays 21 in favour of Quimsa.
Y hay este acceso a lo espectacular del partido de extinción ciudad a la gente del ballet folclórico latinoamericano Saciano del Estero, dirigido por la doctora y profesora Mercedes Menchi Ballerini Elizar. En esta segunda oportunidad vamos a disfrutar del pericón nacional, la danza tradicional por excelencia que representa este sentimiento nacional, el pericón para todos nosotros.
Welcome back to Santiago de Estero in Argentina. It's half-time in the second game on the first day in Group B of the DirecTV Liga de las Americas. And the crowd have been richly entertained at half-time by, naturally enough, as we're in Argentina, a troupe of dancers giving us their version of the Argentinian tango. But at half-time, it is Quimsa of Argentina leading Toros de Norte of Nicaragua 33-21. This is the second half. Remember, the top 2 teams after 3 days go through to the second stage. Earlier today, we saw Baru winning by 2 points against Marinos from Venezuela. And that's an unsportsmanlike foul. By number 8 of Toros del Norte, Noel Mackens. He lost the ball and then just almost rugby tackled his player. Actually, it's number 6. It's Carlos Gonzalez. Well, he started for Toros del Norte, spent about 2 minutes on the floor, went out, and he started the second half, and he may go out as well. 2 shots and possession for Quimsa. Ivory Clark moves on to 3 points. He missed 2 foul shots from 2 attempts in the first half, but 1 from 1 at the moment in the second half. 1 from 2 this time, so 1 from 4 altogether. And it's a 34-21 lead now, and possession to Quimsa. A hush around the arena in Santiago de Estero. Why? I have no idea. The home team is leading. Here's Clark inside. Nice pass, and the easy 2 for Damien Tintorelli. Whatever coach Jose Luis Damoso of Toros del Norte said in the locker room at half-time, it's not inspired his team to play aggressive defense. Well, there's aggressive offense from the big man, but he failed to score. That big man being Bruno Sundov, 2 meters 21. Man from Croatia. He finds himself on the foul line. Well, 8 points so far for the big lad. Misses both foul shots. Yeah, 35-year-old from Croatia. Lucas Perez under all kinds of pressure at the halfway line. And he gets the rebound. And the hook shot for Gabriel Deck. So again, at the risk of repeating myself, Toros del Norte don't seem to have come out of the locker room not with any great intent anyway. That's a good hustle. 3-on-2 for Quimsa, and they finish off the break emphatically. Great deal of poise there on the end of the break. They took their time, waited. There's the trailing player who lays it up. Timeout, Toros del Norte.
Resulta que un jugador nuestro sube el balón durante 20 metros y no recibe ni una sola pantalla, ¿vale? Y lo desgastamos nosotros mismos, ¿vale? Luego nos meten en una canasta, bajamos los brazos, bajamos la cara. ¿Pero qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Corremos para arriba y para abajo, tenemos gente para hacerlo, ¿eh? Vamos.
Well, Toros del Norte, suited by Jose Luis Damoso, coach. The block from the battle. That's the unsportsmanlike by Carlos Gonzalez. And the easy 2 for Damien Tintorelli. block shot again. No training player this time, more patient play. Oh, great passing. Well, it's all too easy at the moment, and Clark gets the rebound, and the reverse layup is missed. And that's a well, I was about to say terrific outlet pass from Bruno Sundov, but he threw it way ahead of his man on the end of the break. Nice pass, and there's a holding foul. Well, my apologies, I can't give you an update on the stats and scorers at the moment. My stats man seems to have stayed in the locker room as well. He'll be back soon. Goes Romano. And the rebound, the long, long arms of Bruno Sundov. Well, that's a very strong move to the hoop. The first score of this second half for Toros del Norte. Romano. Clark. Nice pass inside. Lovely movement inside the paint. Defense doing the job at the moment for Quimsa. Toros del Norte being forced to put the ball on the floor rather a lot. That's a travel. No, it's a foul. Well, my eyes deceived me. It was only 2 steps, but 2 giant steps by a giant. Here we go. 1, 2. And the foul by Damian Tintorelli. Robert Battle back in, replacing Tintorelli. Last time this man was on the foul line, Bruno Sundov, he missed them both. And he's missed the first one again. One from 4 in this second half for Bruno Sundov. You've got to get the ball over the halfway line, and they do just so. A bit of a reaching foul there by Sergio Abia. Indeed, it was Noel McKenzie who fouled number 8. David Jackson on the foul line, leading scorer in the game on 12 points. And that's his first point that is not from behind the arc. Two from 2 for Jackson. Toros del Norte offense seems to be going nowhere. That's out of bounds. Good defense from Clark. Resisted the temptation to foul. Clark again into the post. Battle. unsportsmanlike as well. It wasn't a breakaway foul, but there was no attempt at the ball. I don't think Bruno Sundov is particularly impressed with that call, but we got a chance to see the replay. Yeah, that's an intentional foul. Sorry, what used to be called an intentional foul, nowadays it's unsportsmanlike, but it was deliberate, if you get my drift. Davy Jackson again on the foul line. 3 from 3 in this half. We've got possession as well. Quimsa running away with his second half. Only 3 points by Toros del Norte in this second half so far. Battle for 3, why not? Perhaps that's why not, but they get the rebound through Davy Jackson. Misunderstanding there, and that's good defense from Bruno Sundov, denying the pass into Battle. Yeah, good denial defense by Sundov. Again, game being played at walking pace. Well, that is until Quimsa get the ball, then they run hard. Seconds. Terrific defense from Quimsa. Roger Munoz had nowhere to go. Five in for Quimsa, and appreciated by the crowd. Rodriguez hug replaces Davy Jackson. Jackson goes out on 16 points. Romano. Well, that was way, way behind the arc, and he missed by a long way as well. That was also quite a distance behind the arc, and the crowd giving Toros del Norte, it's commonly known as the Bird. Lucas Perez goes out. Well, I have no idea what Gabriel Collin was thinking about then. On the streets, that would be called an assault. Ivory Clark is fouled in no uncertain terms. Ivory Clark from Dillard University, and he transferred to Midland College from New Orleans. Terrific defense, and on the break, oh, that's wonderful play indeed, and the trailing player again, Robert Battle, not impressed with the foul. He'll go to the foul line. Yeah, I think he's talking to the man who's just fouled him there. It wasn't Sundov, I think it was Roger Munoz. Worth the effect of that's twice you've done that now. But he's tough, Robert Battle, 34 years of age now. Not the oldest man in the team. We haven't seen him yet, the oldest man in their team. That is Carlos Gianella. Well, actually, he's been on the floor for a few minutes. 6 minutes to be precise. Good foul shooting, Robert Battle. Again, my apologies for lack of stats. They've almost pulled the plug out. And this time I think it's Robert Battle who is guilty of committing the foul. No, actually it was number 24, Carlos Gianella. Nice pass inside there from Bruno Sundov. And Vandel Thomas hits the 2 and he's got a bonus to come. Interested spectator there. Dimitrios Ferruccia, coach of Baru, who just earlier on today beat Marinos by 2 points. So the schedule from now on is that Quimsa play Marinos tomorrow, and on day 3 they play Baru, and Toros del Norte. The battle there, battled hard. There's no foul called, and a rather angry Bruno Sundov there had his shot blocked and then threw the ball against the shins of Robert Battle. 6 seconds on the shot clock. And a good rebound for Roger Munoz. And it's mayhem in there, and we have a 2-on-1 or 2-on-0, and the layup is by Diego Garcia. You have to stand back and respect this fast break of Quimsa. They do spring it very, very quickly. Nothing off the glass for Bruno Sundov. And an easy 2 there. Well, great play there from Carlos Gianella, and he's fouled and he's got a bonus. And at the moment, well, trying to think of words to describe how Toros del Norte are playing. And, well, it ain't nice. Sundov comes out to be replaced by Noel Mackens. One just gets the impression that Toros del Norte want to get this game over and done with. The 3-point play is completed by Carlos Gianella. He is the oldest man on the team of Quimsa, 37 years of age. There he is asking for an explanation from the referee. Let's see what he does wrong. Well, he tries to fight through the screen rather too robustly. And because Quimsa are in the penalty, it's 2 shots to Toros del Norte. Gabriel Colon, Puerto Rican, on the foul line. Two from 2 for Carlos, or rather Gabriel. Diego Garcia had his, or said he had his shirt pulled there. I think there's more, he just lost the behind the back dribble. Good boxing out from Quimsa. And a no-look pass. And another two-shot foul. Terrific fast break play again from Quimsa. Here we go, the no-look behind the back. No, it wasn't, it was just a no-look pass. And the foul. And Nick Romano is on the foul line. And again, the foul. Carlos Gonzalez. Almost a turnover in the back court there from Toros del Norte. The Nicaraguan team looking a little ragged, if that's an appropriate word. Yeah, the 10 seconds, or rather 8 seconds. The crowd alerted the referee to that. They saw the shot clock. Again, apologies for the lack of graphics. Well, that's an offensive foul against Quimsa. Where is it? Here we go, we have a 2-on-0 and no dunk, but a nice simple layup. Nice pass inside, and the foul this time is by Quimsa. Twelve on the foul line for Toros del Norte is Roger Munoz. Oh, casual dude on the foul line. Roger Munoz hits them both. Defense from Toros del Norte now has almost disappeared. A low look pass again. The three-pointer is up and in. A lovely assist there on the big young man. And the three for Diego Garcia. Crowd are woken up at last. And that's a travel. That pass, sumptuous. The pass from Agustin Cafaro. And Cafaro sets a mean screen as well. Can't get it into him though. That's a good hustle. Will it be a hell ball? I suspect it. Well, not quite. And tough move to the hoop there by well, it's almost showtime here for Quimsa. And a step through, and here go Quimsa again on the break. 5-on-1 this time, and a layup. We've had quite a number of 3-on-1s, 4-on-1s. We've got a 5-on-1 there. All we need now is a 5-on-0. And that is Toros del Norte possession.
banco. Muñoz. Perdón. Bruno. Muñoz. No. Muñoz fuera. Daniel. ¿Vale? ¿Vale? Bruno se gira. Y si no puede el balón aquí. Y lanza Byron. ¿Vale? 2 segundos.
Well, a bit of a committee meeting there. Coach Jose Luis Demoso inviting contributions from all and sundry, especially that man. The timeout, Toros del Norte possession, and they hit a big 3. And that's it for the end of the third quarter, but a dominant third quarter by Quimsa of Argentina. Is that last play? I think that's the only 3-pointer of the quarter by Toros del Norte.
Este equipo tiene que ser la imagen. No nos roban 2 balones, bajamos los brazos, bajamos andando, nos lamentamos. No, siempre con la cabeza alta. Si pido puño, siempre se tiene que hacer puño. Me da igual el marcador, pero tenemos que dar imagen desde el primer minuto hasta el último. Tenemos que estar ahí con toda esa gente.
Buscar el balón. A ver, más esa boca la hace muy bien. La falsa para Nico ahí. Cuando el tipo te la marca, te metes un pique y te vas para arriba. Hacemos esto para vos. Si ves que trae la marca ahorita acá, le descargas al tiro. Vos podés estar en movimiento de la esquina para descargar de nuevo. Es el falso handoff para ir para adelante. Vamos, dale. Sí.
Well, we're watching highlights of the third quarter. That was an unsportsmanlike foul by Bruno Sondov. Well, I'd like to give you the score and some statistics, but at the moment the score has been kept a closely guarded secret on the table. The stats have gone off, and so too the scoreboard. Well, we're having an extended break here in Santiago de Estero, waiting for the electrician to try and sort things out with the stats and the scoreboard. But I can tell you that Quimsa of Argentina are well on top here against Toros del Norte from Nicaragua. The crowd have joined themselves, waiting patiently. We've seen their team grab a 12-point lead at half-time, and a commanding third quarter has put them in complete control. And what the situation is that there are 4 teams in each group, there are 4 groups, and when teams play the other 3 teams in the group once, after 3 days, the top 2 teams progress to the second round. They'll be joining Mogi des Cruz from Brazil and Malvin from Uruguay. And remember, earlier on today, Peru from Brazil beat Marinos in a cracking game, 84-82. Apologies for the delay here. We're waiting for an electrician or someone with some technical knowledge to sort it out. Team's been told to warm up, to stay loose. Well, Coach Jose Luis de Mosso there, the last thing he wanted, and his team is on the end of a bit of a blowout. Last thing he wanted was a long delay like this. Remember, next weekend it is Group C, that's in Panama City. The following weekend we're in Venezuela for Group D. That man, Bruno Sundov, from Split in Croatia. Well-travelled Bruno Sundov. These highlights of the third quarter. Very close to a 30-point margin. The one scoreboard is working here, but I don't think it's right. 57-26. Well, at last the referee calls the players to the bench, we're almost ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Leading scorer in the game at half-time there, David Jackson. 12 points, all from behind the arc, and he added free throws, 4 of them in fact, at the beginning of the third quarter. And here we go, fourth quarter, here in Santiago del Estero. And there the score, it's a 31-point lead. Making a 33-point lead now. Excellent rebounding from Ivory Clark. Shot clock on 2, and they didn't beat it. There was indeed a foul with 1 second left on the shot clock. Tough defense from Quimsa. And that's been called unsportsmanlike as well, the third unsportsmanlike in the game. Well, Bruno Sundov can't make the most of the unsportsmanlike. He hits the second, and possession to Toros del Norte. Sundov moves on to 9 points. Here's Sundov again in the low post. Well, he's just throwing the ball at the hoop there. And again, he's fouled. There's a bit of feeling out there. There we go, there's the foul. Well, he said he was shooting, and the referee said, no way. The referee just telling Sundov and the man who's marking him to calm things down. So they switch. Clark is now on Sundov. Well, Sundov powers his way to the hoop. Pick up his 12th point. Well, the game is littered with fouls. Christian Court is there picking up the foul, or rather being fouled. Guilty player Byron Castillo. Well, Ivory Clark took his eye off the ball, almost lost it. And the jump shot is good for Rodrigo Haag. Haag, just 20 years of age. That's the travel. And for his pains, Daniel Tenorio might have got a finger in the eye. Oh, lovely play, and the dunk, and crowd being entertained now. Haag the dunk. Another foul. There's the no-look pass. And there's the dunk from Haag. Well, it may be a procession to the bench soon because Toros del Norte resorting to committing a lot of fouls, let's say. Learning from this. In and out for the rebound, and Haag misses the rebound. Actually, it was Agustin Cafaro who missed. Well, a lot of contact in there, and another 2-on-1, and another dunk. And again, it's Cafaro. Well, the crowd have stayed till the end. All credit to the fans here, and the foul there by Christian Cortez. Second dunk in a row for Agustin Cafaro. Carlos Gonzalez, 36 years of age, back on the floor for Toros del Norte. Remember that Quimsa play Marinos tomorrow, and then Bauru on day 3. The last thing they want is for anyone to get injured here in a rather scrappy end to day 1. That's not a scrappy end at all. That's a nice soft layup with a hard drive by Christian Cortez. Gonzalez. Shot clock is very low, and there's a foul, a shooting foul. Byron Castillo will take 2 foul shots. Big hand for Ivory Clark. Leads the game on 7 points. The number 12 for Quimsa. And Byron Castillo, 36 years of age, hits the foul shots for his first point of the night. And coming back in for Toros del Norte is Giovanni Jimenez. Oh, superb passing and rebounding by Jimenez. And a new 14 for Quimsa. Now on 5 though. There's the shot clock buzzer, but Toros del Norte had the ball anyway. First option for Quimsa, the fast break. And there's a foul on the play. But again, my apologies, the stats seem to have deserted us again. On the foul line for Quimsa, Gabriel Deck. Another 20-year-old. Looking down at my team sheet, there are 3 20-year-olds for Quimsa. Rodrigo Haag, Agustin Cafaro and Gabriel Deck. Wild score there for Jonathan Martinez. And nice to put it. Well, an amazing pass there from Jonathan Martinez through the legs of an opponent. Oh, great trailing play! Now, someone hung on the rim. Who was it? Was it an attempted dunk, or was it a defender who hung on the rim? Let's see what happened here. There's the trailing play. That was a little push. And the rim is bouncing up and down. It was actually the shooter hung on the net. First is good for Agustin Cafaro. Two from two for Cafaro. Oh, the lane opened up. And the rebound, Cafaro. And look at him leg it down the floor. Great to see a big man sprint down the floor like that, having got the rebound, and they get the three-pointer as well. Terrific fast break from Quimsa. Quimsa the rebound, and again the instant outlet pass down the floor. That's wonderful, absolutely gorgeous fast break, and look at him sprinting back the other end as well. Great play from the youngster Agustin Cafaro. I wonder what his 100-meter time is. Certainly does leg it down the floor quickly. Doesn't get the rebound there though. Oh, behind the back flip pass. And the rebound. And down the floor again quickly. A three-point attempt is good. Well, Quimsa, they want the maximum on the fast break, and at the moment they're getting it. An all-Argentinian lineup on the floor for Quimsa. And again, Cafaro the rebound. And this time a gentle jog down the floor. Inside. Oh, tricks now from Quimsa. Tintorelli there. Good fingertip control. Gonzalez pulls up for the jumper and misses it, and well, that's a lovely pass as well. So Torres del Nor joining in the fun with behind the back flip passes. Uh-oh, another three-point attempt. Not this time though. Cafaro the rebound, and he's inside, and actually that's Gabriel Deck inside, gets the bonus. Well, obviously instructions from Silvio Santander, coach to Quimsa, to his young players. Run and rebound. There's the rebound, there's the score, he's got a bonus to come. Gabriel Deck. Well, we said earlier on that Venezuela are in Brazil this coming August for the Olympic Games. And don't forget, Argentina will be there as well. Good rebound there by Norman Lopez of Toros del Norte. Quickly again, they get the ball down the floor for another dunk, and again it is Agustin Cafaro. It's just a shame that our stats have gone haywire. I have to tell you how many points he scored on the break. I tell you, it's a lot. And the hustle continues from Quimsa. The rebound by Deck. And the fast break again. Lovely play by Quimsa. They are running Toros del Norte absolutely ragged. Well, it's almost a training exercise how to play the fast break for Quimsa at the moment. So Carlos Gonzalez is on the foul line for 2 shots for Toros del Norte. Well, I'm sure that Nicolas Romano there, number 1 of Quimsa, the captain, has enjoyed watching this 4th quarter from the bench. We've seen a very young Argentinian side, Quimsa, running their opponents absolutely ragged. Gonzalez hits the second. And again the fast break down the floor, the reverse layup. Wonderful play. Direct, yes. Effective, very much so. Crowd enjoying themselves here in Santiago. And that came off the hands of Roger Munoz. And for the first time in a long time, Quimsa are having to play in the half court. There was no fast break on then. The 3-pointer goes up. And the rebound doesn't drop into the hands of Agustin Cafaro. And a fast break there from Toros del Norte. So a terrific performance by Quimsa of Argentina. They have absolutely overwhelmed Toros del Norte. It was 12 points at half-time, the margin, but a dynamic 3rd quarter, and then a 4th quarter in which the youngsters of Quimsa absolutely ran their opponents ragged. We'll try and get you some scores up in a moment. Remember, our apologies about the lack of stats, lack of graphics. The table having all kinds of problems trying to sort them out, but an emphatic win for Quimsa of Argentina. So 2 winners today, Baru and Quimsa. And that will be the big game on day 3, Quimsa against Baru. A very satisfying performance indeed. While the Argentinian side were about 1,000 kilometers northwest of the capital, Buenos Aires. And I'm sure television viewers in Argentina have really enjoyed this. The fans here in Santiago de Estero certainly have enjoyed it. A dominant performance. But they're still only halfway there. Remember, the top 2 teams from the 4 teams here qualify for the 2nd round. Quimsa have taken a big step there with that emphatic win, 97-45. So congratulations to the Argentinian side, Quimsa. commiserations to Toros del Norte from Nicaragua. It was so one-sided, particularly in the second half. Final score, Quimsa 97, Toros del Norte 45.